Yeah, hello all. Good morning. Let's start this session. So I could see many people join this session. So before entering into the Salesforce CRM, so you should understand why we choose Salesforce and what is actually the Salesforce and why to use Salesforce. So I'm not sure like who suggested you this Salesforce, but as you are taking the course of Salesforce, before starting this thing, you should understand how the job opportunities if you choose the Salesforce and what we are going to learn in the Salesforce and what type of companies are looking for the Salesforce CRM and what is the growth if you choose the Salesforce CRM and how would be your career. I mean to say like if you want to run for a long career in the IT industry, whether I was able to sustain there or not. So let's discuss these parts so that at least as this is like demo session, you should understand why we should go with the Salesforce CRM. To do that, just you need to understand the basic points here before making you to uh, understand about the Salesforce CRM. So what we should understand what is CRM. So what is the current position of CRM in the market and why to use Salesforce. So someone please confirm whether I'm able to, you are able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So to understand these points, of course, like there may be a freshers here and the experienced persons here. So before, if someone, usually like your colleagues or your friends or your family members suggest this Salesforce CRM. So what actually the CRM is? It is like customer relationship management. CRM is nothing but customer relationship management. So this customer relationship management will come into the picture in different sectors like oil and industry, banking, and let me mute all. Yeah. So there is like organizations who deals with marketing, sales, service, and these type of things. So which just take an example of Audi car. Coming to the automobile, there is Audi. So if they want to sell their product Audi car, they should get some leads, right? Leads is nothing but, so you should understand the basic terminology here. Lead is nothing but, let's say now I could see some of students join to my session today. You all people comes to you all people as lead here. Lead is nothing but who is showing interested to buy something. Now let's say you all students will be considered as lead to my institute Yaksha IT Solutions. So once you are impressed with the session or once you are interested to join, if you make the payment, then it comes to the lead converted to sale. That's what actually the lead and sale. So for every organization or for every industry who are like marketing sales service. So end of the day, every business makes money by selling their product, right? So now in this example, let's take Audi car. If they want to market their Audi model, like they are going to release new model in this year. Let's for an example. So here they need to do some marketing for the Audi, the version which they are going to release. So to do the marketing, they need to consider different campaigns there, maybe radio or mails or whatever, the paper advertisements or whatever the things. That's we will call it as campaigns here. So this every activity can be maintained in the marketing cloud. And the sales, as I said, once they purchase the product, it comes to the sales, right? This everything will be managed in Sales Cloud. And coming to the service, after purchasing the audit product, if we need to provide the service to them, maybe like any accidents or regular services, painting or denting work, whatever the things, it comes under service. So that means then here the CRM should provide different clouds here like marketing, sales, and service. So this whatever the CRM you are choosing, the organization should have these basic functionalities so that they can fulfill their requirement. So in the same example, Audi, now if they would like to go with the customer relationship management, then why should they move to the customer relationship management? Just you need to understand, like what is CRM? CRM is nothing but customer, as the name defines, customer relationship management. By using the CRM software, we can maintain good relationship with the customer so that we can give good impression about your company or the product. So time to time deliveries will be happened, everything will be taken care, and there will be a traction for each and every thing here. So that is the reason companies were looking to use this CRM software, right? So this is about the customer relationship management, CRM. So now that's fine. Like, what if they are not using this CRM? So let's Audi car, they don't want to go with CRM software. Then what is the disadvantage? So let's take, if it is like thousands of their Audi car has thousands of customers, right? So here I could have only, I see only 13 members as a student. So I can make a call to each and every people. That's okay. So for every day I want to give you a call, then I can make it. But what if I have like 13,000 members here? So it's hard to send an email or to send an communication to make a call. It is very difficult for me. So I need to maintain one system here, one software here. So where I can do some automation process. So let's say now it is like 11 a.m. I have a call today. So by 10:50, automatically the system should send some notifications or some emails or some text messages or calls to all the students at a time. So that is comes under automation process. So what will happen is, if you are not using the if any organization was not getting adopt to this softwares like CRM and automation process, what will happen is you may miss to call someone. So let's say you have like 13 members, I guess you already got the call. So if someone misses to call you, we may lost that lead, right? So it lost in terms of revenue. So to improvise their performance, to give good impression to the customer, companies are adopting this CRM software things. So now let's say Audi is the person, let's say we are the Audi, like we are now checking for the CRM thing, and we know like with the help of CRM, we can manage marketing, sales and servicing, everything here. So then what CRM I need to choose? Then for that answer, so what are the CRMs available in the market is, that's the next question comes here. What is the current position of the CRM, and what are the CRMs available in the market? Right? If I am the head of RD, let's think. If I am one of the organization maintaining, if I thought I'm fixed to use the CRM software. So then I need to understand what are the CRMs available here. So here we have like Salesforce CRM in the market and Dynamic CRM. This is like Microsoft product, and SAP CRM and Oracle CRM and Sugar CRM and some other, which it's not like optional thing. So these are the some of the customer relationship management softwares available in the market. So why the company now should decide which software I should use here? As I said, there is different CRMs in the sense, nothing different here. To give you a simple example, let's Adidas, there is shoe. Let's take a shoe here, Reebok shoe and Adidas shoe. Shoe is same, but company is different. So here CRM, customer relationship management, is like software, which all the other things provide the same, but based upon the functionality and based upon the research and development they are doing, and they are investing huge thing to improvise their product. So customers will buy their licenses, right? Here we have these many types of CRMs in the market. So now the market, coming to the position of CRM in the market. So Salesforce is the leader in Salesforce now. Salesforce is the leader now in the market, coming to this customer relationship management. Why this is leadership? As per, if you can, after this class, you can also check there is like almost 19%, 19% is the Salesforce industry currently, who are the organization using the Salesforce, and second competitor would be like the second person is in the percentage of 5.6%. So that much gap they has. So Salesforce has the top revenue in the market. So why this is required for you, and why this information in the sense, yes, you are choosing the Salesforce CRM, that you should, if the companies are getting this, are using this Salesforce CRM, then only you are getting the jobs, right? So if companies are using the Salesforce CRM, then definitely you will get a job there. So that means as this is the leader and many organizations are using the Salesforce CRM as they are using the Salesforce CRM, we are getting more jobs in the Salesforce CRM well compared to the other CRMs. So that's the thing which you need to understand the market strategy and market condition there. So whatever the course you are choosing, you should understand how that particular software is performing in the industry. So what is the revenue of that particular company? So that's you need to decide first before entering into something. Now, as you already logged into like Salesforce CRM, that's a good decision, I could say. Yeah, sorry, it is disconnected due to some network issue. And here I'm discussing about the available CRMs in the market. So choosing the Salesforce CRM as your career will give you, will enhance your career, I could say, and will get more jobs, I mean to say. Why? Because this is the reason, whatever the company is looking for the CRM software, this Salesforce CRM has huge market. So the competitor has 5.6, that means that much gap they have. And for every year on year growth, I could say for every year, there should be some growth in their revenues, right? So 12.6% is the revenue year on year growth for this Salesforce CRM. That means we are going to get these many jobs based upon this growth. So let's say now Audi company is using this CRM. So if next year some other company enrolls to this onboarded to the Salesforce CRM, then you are going to get more jobs there, right? So just you need to like this is like research thing which you need to do some research before entering to any of the software which you are going to try. So here, as I said, Salesforce CRM is the top level in the top level in the market. So as I said, now you know like what is CRM and what are the CRMs available in the market and what is the current position of the CRM. You know now why to use Salesforce CRM. As I said, why to use Salesforce CRM in the sense you can take the same example here. So here Salesforce CRM it is like cloud based. What actually the cloud based here? So you need to understand the technology. So it is like cloud based technology. That means so you not required. Sorry, it is not required to install any softwares even for you as well. If you want to practice this Salesforce CRM to learn the subject to get hands-on experience, you no need to install any softwares in your laptops or desktops. So it is cloud-based technology. What actually cloud-based technology in the sense? So it is hosted with the server somewhere where you are not going to maintain any infrastructure here. That's what actually you can do with this thing. So if you see like Oracle or somehow you need to install something in your system and you should start using that thing. But here as a cloud-based technology, it is like as you log into the gmail.com and add your username and password, as simple as that to use the Salesforce CRM here. So you just create a Salesforce account with the login.salesforce.com. There you can log into the your so-and-so instance there. So this is why to use Salesforce, as I explained, from marketing to sales and service, everything we can manage here. So we can avoid the manual process for every organization. So it will enhance your business. It will enhance their business so that they will get good impression from the customers to sell their product or whatever. So this will improvise the product sort of things. So that is the reason companies are looking for the Salesforce CRM now. So now you understand what is a CRM and what are the CRMs available in the market. So let's discuss like as a Salesforce, what they are going to provide. So here as a service, we have like three options. We will call it in the short as SaaS. and IaaS and PaaS. So what is this mean? So Salesforce is providing the service in three ways. Like one is software as a service, and infrastructure. IaaS is like infrastructure as a service, and PaaS is a platform as a service. I will explain you what this means. So these are the services provided by your Salesforce CRM. Why this is required? As I said, here software as a service in the sense, Salesforce CRM is providing some type of software where where the companies can use this marketing, sales, and service. Here, this is like applications. That means like we will call it as business applications. In Salesforce CRM, it is like we in the regular terminology, what we will use like sales cloud, service cloud. In this way, we will pronounce it. We will call it as sales cloud or service cloud or marketing cloud. So here, software as a service is nothing but these are the softwares provided by the Salesforce CRM as a software, like sales cloud, service cloud. There is n number of clouds based upon the company's requirement. They will use based upon the license they purchase. I will talk about license and everything and the later part. So just to understand now, so here the Salesforce CRM provides these services, that software as a service and infrastructure as a service. What infrastructure as a service? Example for this is like network uh, on servers. Let's take server. So that means, so you no need to provide, you no need to install any servers there. I mean to say here now I'm talking in perspective of auditor who is going to use the Salesforce CRM. Now, if the auditor would like to use this Salesforce CRM, then it's for an auditor, it's not required to maintain any servers in their compound, or they no need to maintain any networks there. So usually in the olden days, like before CRMs or the ERP type scenarios, they need to maintain some servers and they need to have some network engineers and they need to set up some network and bandwidth and everything. And where the particular application is hosted on their server, and it would be accessible outside, right? So here, the infrastructure also, everything is provided by the Salesforce CRM. Provided in the sense, whatever the things, everything is hosted in the Salesforce server, which is at the Salesforce place. Just you are trying to log in with username and password. That is nothing but the cloud base. So everything will be stored in some other place in the server that is called as cloud. So here it is providing infrastructure as a service. And coming to this platform as a service. What is this platform as a service? So here, as I said, Salesforce service is providing some softwares to maintain this marketing, sales, and service and all. So what if Audi would like to have more functionality than this? So if they want to customize the system, what is customize the system in the sense? We are in the Salesforce CRM, we are having some functionality. If that particular Audi car would like to have more other functionality, where developers do, right? So for that thing, they should have some interface where they can develop some code. That means platform as a service in this, it will provide some platform where you can write some code so that we can customize the system. So let's say, for example, there is like force.com, which you will see in the later part. This is nothing but if you if you are from BTech or MCA or even BSc computers background, you know what is actually C language, what is Java, and what is .NET. Here for each and everything, there is like different, for each and every development of the code, you should have some interface. That means like platform. So .NET will be written in Visual Studio, C# in command prompt and somehow, Java in some space. So this is nothing but one of the platform where we use this force.com to customize the system by using this Apex code. Here we have like Apex code. That's what actually it comes here, right? This is like what actually the software Salesforce here. And coming to this Salesforce as so as the company, Audi company, I need to purchase a Salesforce. How they will do is that they will purchase some different editions. Editions is nothing but the terms of licenses there. Based on the licenses, Audi, based upon their requirement, the Audi will purchase the licenses from the Salesforce. So we have like different types of licenses there, like unlimited, professional, enterprise, group edition, and developer license. In this way, we have different editions there, which we are going to see in depth while we are entering into the system there. So based upon the editions, we have like different user licenses is available there. So this is like basic information about the Salesforce. And so at least like you can have some understanding here, like what actually the Salesforce talks about and why we are learning this Salesforce. As I said, Salesforce is like marketing leader in the market. You can have more number of jobs, I could say. So let me have some PowerPoint here. So just to give some visualize thing where just I have given the information here. So why cloud computing is required in the sense you no need to maintain hardware, software, or anything here. As I said, so in the previous scenarios, like in the olden days, like before 5 to 10 years back, the companies used to maintain some server, network engineers, and all. So why if you choose this cloud computing, it's not required. As I said, different services provided by Salesforce, like SaaS, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. So everything will be taken care by the Salesforce. You just need to log into the system like with your username and password. To in the normal words, I could say it's simple as like Gmail, where you log into the account and use the Gmail functionality, right? In the same way, here you can log into the Salesforce and you can start using your functionality. So so let's say like if now the Salesforce in the sense it is nothing that you no need to develop from the scratch. Just remember that thing. If the companies are using the Salesforce in the sense you no need to develop from the scratch. I mean to say there is a marketing, sales, and service different clouds are there, right? This is nothing but we have number of tables already created in the database. So you know what is database? Again, like Oracle or SQL Server, different database we have in the graduation as well. So this database, with the database, it is already created and front-end screens and everything is already created. So that means you are not going to develop anything from the scratch. So there is already some functionality is available in the system. So it's like regular process where Salesforce has some research and development team. So based upon the requirement, they will check for the global level thing, global in the sense throughout the world, different countries with a different sector, like as I said, infrastructure, oil and industry, banking sector. Anyone can start using this Salesforce CRM. That much friendly, they already developed this product. So, but if you want to make the customize the system on the existing thing, then you can use the developers to develop more things there. But by default, if you log into the system, and the same example, if you log into the Gmail, you don't need to do something, right? There is some options there: inbox, outbox, trash, and new compose. In the same way, in the Salesforce, we have some functionality where you need to understand what is the flow here, how to use this, and how to customize the system if my client or my business or my customer is asking to add some other functionality, then you need to learn how to add that functionality, how to do that. For the same, we are learning this course. It is like 3 months of period where we are making you to learn each and every component or each and every functionality here, where you can develop new functionality or you can use the existing functionality. That's what it talks about. And this is just for your understanding here. So this is like traditional, the first tower. It is like traditional on-premise is nothing but on-premise in the sense premises. That means there is a server network and everything is set up in your premises. So in the Audi car, if they go for on-premise than the cloud, then they need to do everything here. So that means like they need to make, they need to, here it takes sense just pizza, then you can ignore this thing. But usual scenario is like, so in on-premise, they need to maintain their application, their own software, they need to maintain their own servers, networking and everything, the operating system and everything should maintain by the that Audi company itself if they choose on-premise. Whereas if they choose the Salesforce CRM, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, everything will be managed by Salesforce CRM. So in this scenario, it's just a plug and play option where you can just select the you can purchase the license and you can start using the application. That's how it talks about. So as I said, CRM, which is used to maintain the good relationship with customer, it helps you to improvise the performance. So just to give you an example here, let's say you have like Audi again, you are maintaining the insurance department, insurance services, everything. So the customer might be busy, but for every year there would be a service, right? So if you are sending an alert message or if you're sending an email communication or if you are giving a call to the customer informing that so and so date you are having the service and you need to visit the center. So just for showing some concern to the customer after he purchased the car, but even though after this is done, if you have some anything, so this is not only the audit, just I'm taking an example here. So continuous follow-ups can be done. That means like automation process we can trigger if you want to do it in the manual. In the regular scenario, if you see any of the car companies in the India, let's say Maruti Suzuki, if you have Maruti Suzuki car, they used to keep on calling you like the manual thing. So if they forgot, you may miss the call. But here using this customer relationship management, you can make it is automation. So the system will automatically send an email based upon the renewal date or service date, whatever the things. For everything we can maintain here so that customer can have without missing any alerts. We can maintain some good relationship with the customer. That's what actually CRM deals about. So why CRM? As I mentioned, like here we can maintain everything. We can avoid paper and manual work. We can avoid this thing by improving this manual process. And so we can have the real-time access to each and every customer here. So if you are like manual process, then it is difficult for you to check the each and every customers there. So if you go with this type of softwares, then it would be very much easy for you to understand the logic there. So this is like basic Salesforce application, and this diagram shows you like legacy platforms. If you see the legacy platforms, where before Salesforce CRM or before this particular cloud-based. So if they get any idea, like let's say Audicor got some idea here. So to buy, so after getting an idea to implement some software, then they need to purchase the hardware and they need to install it, and user access they need to define, and they need to for reporting anyhow by end of the day we need to see some reports, right, how the performance is going on. So for that we need to create some reports there, and again we need to build some security concepts, and then you need to build one application. So here after all you are performing these things, you need to start building your application. Building in the sense start creating an application. This is how in the olden style legacy platform. Whereas if you see the Salesforce developer here, the Salesforce thing, once you got an idea, so directly you can get the Salesforce license and you can start implementing your apps directly. So this much pain time got reduced, and this saves money. Not only money, it saves your time, and the security reporting and everything will be available in this Salesforce. So as simple as in the Gmail, as you logged in, you can have some security concepts like passwords or whatever the thing. So here, as it's like Salesforce is a big thing, you can create your organization users here. You can give some security roles. Only marketing team can have access to the marketing thing, and sales team should have access to only the sales team. In that way, you can have different security concepts you can implement. And not only that, top level management. Now, let's say there is a top level management who should have some understanding on what's happening in the organization. So let's say how many RD costs or how many products got sold in this month or in this quarter. So they should see it in some reports, charts, or dashboards. So you know what is dashboard? By logging into the system in the home page, it will show some statistical information in terms of different charts and images there. That is nothing but charts and dashboards there. So by using these charts and dashboards, we can also implement this concept in Salesforce CRM. So we can populate the data in terms of dashboards there, so that top management can have better understanding on your on the process, like what's happening in the organization. So how many products has done. Coming to the service, most headache to the companies is like service thing only. So whether service is going correctly or not. So if the service is good, then the company will get good revenue there. I mean to say, customer impression is most important in service sector. So we can top level management will can manage everything. We can see, can have an eye overview on the service related and everything in terms of reports or dashboards. So in this Salesforce concept, there is no need to build separate reports here. There is an inbuilt functionality where we can use that inbuilt functionality to publish your charts or dashboards or reports then. So the benefits of Salesforce CRM is that there is like we can maintain 1:1 customer relationship, even though you have thousands of records there, thousands of customers, but we have like each and every record can be tracked based upon some parameters where we are going to set here with the automation process. That means you can connect with 1:1 with customers in the sense, the same example. If you want to make a call, or if you want to book an appointment, or if you want to send an email, with the automation process, without missing that, you can maintain a relationship 1:1 with the customer, right? Even though there is like thousands of customers that we can achieve. And coming to this customer data, like we can maintain all the customer information at one place so that it would be easy to access and it would be easy to provide uh, proper on-time resolution to the issues there. And manual effort will be reduced. So if you are going with this automation process, manual efforts will be reduced. And not only that, usually like human, there would be like some errors with the human things. With this automation process, there is no error things. Everything will be taken care by the system. But you need to, that automation process should be developed by the by yourself, like the developer who is using the system. They need to make some functionality so that they can start using this functionality. And once you create an automation process, automatically it will trigger based upon the functionality which you are going to implement. So this will give you a good impression to the customer. It will increase your loyalty towards the customer, and retention and satisfaction level will be good. So that by the end of the day, customer satisfaction is important for any such organizations for sales, service, and marketing related things. So it will accelerate the sales productivity. That means like if the satisfaction is more, obviously like sales productivity will be increased, then the company will have good revenues there. And coming to this customer insights. So customer insights is nothing but, so if you send an email to the customer, so whether that particular email was delivered properly or not, so whether customer is responding, if not, total everything related to the customer insights, you can have the customer insights like one-to-one, like even though we have thousands of records, one-to-one customer insights we can get with the help of the Salesforce sale. But how we can achieve all these things, that's what we are going to learn in our Salesforce course. That will make you understand like how to make this thing. So this is like just to our explanation thing. So I hope gather some latest revenue report here, revenue in the times. If you see the market share, this is like 2019, like 4-5 years back, it is like 18.4. Now it is like 19.8 or somehow. So the next would be like, you see 5.3, 5.2. So that much gap we have. So this is the main thing which you need to understand. So if you choose the Salesforce CRM, you are going to get huge number of jobs there. That is the reason like many of the organizations are using the Salesforce CRM, you are getting more jobs there. That's what actually this Salesforce CRM talks about. And coming to this architecture things and everything, I will discuss this once I have some I will provide the basic information to you. And coming to the course thing, so here as in, if you want to go with the like Salesforce developer, so coming to the jobs perspective, if you learn this Salesforce CRM, previously we used to have like jobs only on the administrator. Like that is previously, I mean to say, now it's no. If you only learn the admin, then you are not going to get a job. Here we need to cover both development and administration. So the course content will be, so there is like administration and development. In the development, we have Apex. As I said, this is Apex is nothing but if you know the basics of Java concepts like OOPS concepts, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. It's like basic concepts of Java, right? So if you understand, if you know the Java, then that's good here. I guess nowadays BTech students also having this Java there. So the Apex is nothing but it is some coding language where we can use this Apex in, we use this Apex in the Salesforce. So if you are like from the Java background, then it makes your job easy. But if it is not from the Java, anyhow, in the course content, we are going to provide the basics of Java. Then we are going to discuss on the Apex. So if you are like Java background, then it's easy for you. If you are not, then no tension there. So we are going to provide you like basic Java before starting this Apex. So, and we have like Lightning. This is like latest thing in the Salesforce. Here we have Lightning Aura and Lightning Web Components. This in the shortcut they will call it as LWC. So this is like booming now. If you put your resume, they are compulsory asking whether you have experience in the Lightning Web Components or not. So Lightning Web Components is very much important. So you need to learn this thing, Lightning Web Components, and then integrations part. This actually we are going to cover here. This admin part will take like 20 to 25 days. Sorry, 25 days. And development coming to this Apex, it will take 30 days. And integration and Aura, this again, it will take like 30 days. both lightning. Both the things will take 30 days. And this integration will take 7 days, 5 to 7 days. So this is like total content. It will take almost total of 3 months course period. This is. So here we are going to cover all these things related to administration, development, lightning, and integration part. So this you need to learn in order to implement the start with the Salesforce here, so that you can get the coming to the jobs perspective. As I said, we have huge openings, and this is the basic understanding of Salesforce. And as a student, as you would like to learn the Salesforce, and you if you want to get an hands-on experience on it, so don't tension, like no need to have any software installation there. In the tomorrow's class, I will explain you like how to create one Salesforce account, so that everyone can create a Salesforce and can start implementing and can start the practice there. Whatever the things which I am going to explain in the class, everything will be the same. You need to practice in your trial account, so that once you placed in some organization, then it will give you an impression that you have some hands-on experience. Why? Because here the thing is, while we are teaching itself, we are trying to create one application. So we are learning the concept and implementing the same concept in the application there, like oil and industry or bank or whatever the bank application or the recruiting application or whatever. There is different applications we have. So we used to make you practice on those applications while discussing something. Now let's say if I am going with this administration thing, I will make one application where we can implement all these administration topics on that particular application itself. So the same for development and lightning. So here you are going to learn this total course in such a way that whatever the things we are doing on that thing, you need to practice the same things there. And coming to this class thing, daily we have 1 hour session there. The class daily 1 hour. For 3 months daily we have 1 hour. So after the class is done, this now the recording will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. We have like Yaksha IT Solutions YouTube channel, where this video will be uploaded to the YouTube channel, and in the same WhatsApp group where you just seen and connected, in the same WhatsApp group, we are going to provide you the WhatsApp link there. So by seeing that video link, you need to practice and proceed further on it. What is this is like basic understanding for CRM, as this is demo. In the tomorrow's class, we will start going through actual content there, and we'll start tomorrow by creating one new test instances for each and everyone. Like you are going to create on your own. I will provide the details like how to create. I will show you in the screen share like how to create a Salesforce account, and then we'll start implementing one by one functionality there. Yeah, that's all from my end. If you have any questions, please let me know. Anything like as you like, it's like basic, silly, or complex, anything is fine. So I'm ready to answer you. So please let me know if you have any questions. You can chat if you are not able to talk or something. So you can also chat in the chat so I can respond to your questions there. I will be in mute. If any questions, let me know. So there is a question here. How was the job market, sir? From Vinod. So job market, as I said, like in the Salesforce CRM, we have huge market. So of course, every as a trainer, I'm still working as I'm the person who is going to teach you in the Salesforce. Don't take my sentence. So after this class, you do one thing: just search in the Google, like what is the CRM market leader, and just open the Naukri or the another job portal and search for the Salesforce CRM consultants there. Then you can see what is the total count of jobs you could see. That means if you want, you can cross check, but that's the good job actually. So before checking with someone, you need to cross check. That's an important thing. So you just go through the Naukri and you could see like lot of jobs throughout India. So abroad also we have huge openings in the Salesforce CRM. And coming to here, we have like job opportunities as well. Just we are happy to tell you that in the last couple of months, from our Yaksha IT Solutions, we have made 13 offers in Salesforce service. That is like minimum of 8 lakhs package and maximum of 22 lakhs package. Of course, the experience is different from 3 years to 8 years and 9 years. But from our institute, we make them from 8 lakhs to 22 lakhs. That is total 13 offers was released from our institute. So last couple of months. I mean to say for every week from our institute itself, we are getting 4 to 5 offers minimum. That's up to the students' interest. Anyhow, so main thing here is like as it is like 3 months course, you should be concentrating on total 3 months here. So usually first 20 days or 25 days, they would be eager to learn, but after that they miss something and again in the end they will come. So if you concentrate about the 3 hours, 3 months and 1 hour the class, and after that, if you practice 1 hour the session, then it will help you to get the job easier. And to answer your question, Vinod, how was the job market in the sense? We have huge openings in the Salesforce CRM. Why? Because the main thing here is like from level 1 to level 5 companies are using the Salesforce CRM. From level 1 to level 5 companies. So that is the reason we are having good market there for the Salesforce CRM. Whereas compared to other CRMs, it is like some of like level 5 companies, something which is not used by all the level from level 1 to level 5. So that is the reason there is like huge market up to 19% market share by Salesforce CRM. So if you see the market leader and most companies using the Salesforce, that implies like that answers the question like we have huge openings. To answer your question, yes, we have like lots of openings there. You can also cross check in the Naukri.
So, hi sir. Actually, I missed one question actually. Why Salesforce CRM is popular, like other than Oracle CRM or Dynamics CRM?
Yeah.
Why Salesforce
So
CRM?
yeah. So basically, it's depends of Gopi, I got your question. So if you see the variety sugar CRM, it's already gone. So now you nowhere see this sugar CRM in the market. You can leave this. And coming to the Oracle CRM and SAP CRM, basically they are still using some ERP module. So what is ERP? Just you need to search like what is the difference between ERP and CRM. Of course, we are just dealing with CRM here. So coming to this like sales, service, and marketing, these the many functionalities is not available in this SAP CRM and Oracle CRM. And this is not the cloud-based again. So some of the functionalities still in there using the on-premise thing, but not the cloud, which improves more, which has more cost to the companies to use this SAP CRM and Oracle CRM. So you can also check in the Google, like it is like minus 1.2%. It is like, so it is reducing. The revenue is like downfalling like minus 1.2%. This is the growth of Oracle CRM. You can check this thing in the market, and this is SAP CRM is like minus 1.8. This you can understand how these companies are treating this SAP CRM and Oracle CRM. Why? Because now it's full market in terms of like cloud only. So all the companies are moving to cloud now. So in the market, it is like AWS, Azure, and GCP, Devops, and whatever, everything is in cloud now. So markets needs to upgrade themselves. So the organizations also needs to update themselves, right? So to get more functionality. So if you want to develop your function, your business more, then you need to capture the good softwares which has more functionality. More functionality. That's why companies are moving from SAP CRM and Oracle CRM to Salesforce CRM. Why? Because Salesforce CRM has more functionality and it is a cloud-based and it's like license in terms of licensing. And coming to this dynamic CRM and Salesforce CRM, this is nowadays it is improving, but coming to the Salesforce CRM and Dynamics CRM, this cost is more. Licensing cost is more. And Salesforce CRM has less compared to the Dynamics CRM. Why? Because these are market industries and they has huge number of customers, so they are managing with the less licensing cost. So that is the reason like Salesforce CRM has good functionality when compared to the other thing. Of course, the competitors are also trying to build, but in the near future, maybe Oracle and SAP CRM will be completely vanished, but I'm not sure about it. I can't comment it, but seeing the statistics, I could say there is no market in the future for the SAP or Oracle team.
So
I
one more.
hope I answered your question.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello, sir.
yes, sir. Got it, got it.
Hello. So one more thing, sir. So what is the difference between Salesforce and AWS cloud computing?
Yeah. So it is like, as you know, AWS DevOps, something which has totally defined where we can, so I'm not the right person to discuss with this AWS thing, but here we are going to use the DevOps in Salesforce CRM. This DevOps usually all the companies like maybe different platforms, even Dynamics CRM or Salesforce CRM, they will use this DevOps while doing some deployments. You know what is deployments? Like moving one solution from one instance to other instance. Instance again, let's say you have the development instance where the developers sit and write some code there. And after that, you need to move the solution to a test instance where testers will test the solution and then it moves to the production. Right? So this process is nothing but the deployment. So for the deployment process in the DevOps, they were creating some pipelines where they can easily handle this deployment things, one thing. And the other thing is they can also manage the user licenses there in the Azure perspective. So Dynamics CRM is going with the Azure and Salesforce CRM is going with the AWS DevOps. So to maintain this deployment scenarios there. So to get a job there, like if you see here, as I said, there is in the jobs perspective, we have only, there is no jobs in the administration. But still we have a jobs for administration plus DevOps. So that is entirely different. You need to learn the DevOps, and if you have the knowledge and admin, then you can get your jobs like admin plus DevOps jobs. But in the future, like it may not give you the long career. So to answer your question, like what actually the AWS DevOps, it is a cloud, and Salesforce CRM, it is a cloud. Their functionality is different, and the Salesforce CRM functionality is different. There we can't, in AWS DevOps, we can't manage this total marketing, sales, and this customer relationship management, we can't maintain in the AWS DevOps.
Hello, sir. In the development part, how much percentage of coding is there? Is it like Java?
So here nothing Java, Om Prakash. It is just like Apex. It is nothing but Apex. So
Okay.
Apex is like same thing. If you understand if you know the Java, then it would be helpful for you. Of course, we are going to teach the basics of Java, but only syntax will be different. Some of the concepts will inherit from the Java. Right? This is Apex is totally like Salesforce related thing where created by the Salesforce team. This Apex is something which is similar to the Java. So here we are going to make you understand the basic Java concepts first, and we will start implementing this Apex code. So it is like total of 30 days we will be in this Apex code only. So throughout the month, we will from basic to complex level of writing the code and how to create this automation process by using this Apex, and everything we are making you to know. I hope I answered your question, Om Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions, right? Because this is like demo session where you should get more clarity before joining something, right? Because as I said, this is like 3 months period. So if if without proper knowledge, if you start this thing and if you already gone like 1 week or 10 days, then you are knowing something, then it will kill your time. So before entering something, get proper information there. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you are unable to ask here, you can ping in the WhatsApp chat, sorry, in this meeting chat. Otherwise, there is a WhatsApp link for us, WhatsApp group created by the institute. There also you can put your question there. So from tomorrow's class, it's like regular thing, the same timings, 11 to 12. And so tomorrow we are going to create one Salesforce account. So I'm going to create Salesforce account on my own. So you need to do the same on your name, like with your email ID. Then whatever the things we are implementing day by day, the concepts, and each and every concept we are going to implement the same in the that everything in that particular Salesforce account only. Here something which we are the style, the way we teach here is like we will discuss something in theoretical first, and then we will do the same for the practical thing, so that you can have some real-time experience. That's how the scenario goes here. And yeah, that's all from my end. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we can wind up the session. And this recorded video will be shared in the same it will be uploaded to the YouTube and will be shared in the same WhatsApp group. I will be in mute for another 1 minute. If you have any questions, please ping or let me know. Okay, I will take this silence as no. And if still have any issue or any questions, please feel free to ping in the WhatsApp group. Thank you all. Have a good day.